My name is Jerome Sabbagh. I'm a jazz saxophonist, and today we're going to talk about Picasso's The Three Musicians. It does feel like a performance, but it's also got theatrical aspect to it. So in a way, there's this duality because you see the performance, but you also experience the depiction of the performance. It's like being inside and outside of it at the same time. I think I relate to it with my own personal history. Picasso went to Paris first as a center of the art world. I was born in Paris, but wanting to be a jazz musician, and jazz being American music, it made a lot of sense for me to come to New York. I can relate to wanting to be in the center where the practitioners of the art form that you choose are the most accomplished and the most inspiring. I was exposed to jazz through a teacher in my local school. And the first class that I went to, she played Mozart, Jimi Hendrix, and Miles Davis, all in the same class. And from that moment on, I was hooked. I bought this saxophone in 1994. It's actually a very old saxophone. It's from 1927. It's a Conn American-made saxophone, and it's kind of cool that it was made in the same decade as the Picasso painting, The Three Musicians, which was painted in 1921. It's important to respect the masters enough that you've studied their work and you know where you come from, but it's also important to realize that one of the things they did was being true to themselves, and I think it's empowering and gives you the courage to hopefully do the same thing. One thing that's particularly interesting to me about Picasso is I learned that he was very much working in different styles already in 1921. So he was doing some Cubist paintings such as this one, maintaining one's identity, but also being able to be of the times and experiment with different styles. And in the case of Picasso, create the styles that everybody else is then gravitating towards. I am influenced by the surroundings that I grew up in, but I think I'm more influenced by the surroundings that I've chosen for myself. And I think there is validity and beauty in that. Being really good at what you do, whatever it is, whether it's art or music, is what brings people in. And what I find beautiful and interesting is precisely the fact that you don't necessarily need to know anything about painting to appreciate The Three Musicians, in the same way that I'd like to believe you don't need to know about jazz to put on Billie Holiday or Miles Davis or John Coltrane or Sonny Rollins and appreciate it. There's something about art or music, any art form at a really high level, that I think speaks to people in ways that they might not completely understand the ins and out of. And I think that's what makes art universal. That's also why I'm into the idea that one can become good at something by studying it, and one is not bound by where they come from.